first stream after all. Not entirely first stream ever, but first stream on the new channel. First time playing RunItOnce Poker. All right, beautiful ace. Let's see. I don't think I will be turning ace-queen into a bluff at any point. Rivers get tricky. I don't really know enough about the player pool here. I feel like people underbluff a spot like this. Ari, welcome to the chat. Phil Galfon's a lizard. It's not Benselsky. I wish I was Ben. No, I'm Runchuks, or at least that's the nickname I go by. Ponyball is in the chat. Good to see you, man. Oh man, Ontanodrunen. I probably butchered it, so sorry about that, but good to see you in the chat. Anyway, aces, not too much to think about. Let's just go with it. Yeah, could have, well, whatever. How do I put in the bet? Don't want to time out. Let's put 3.76 for no specific reason. Just sounds like a good idea. Alright, so first thing I always check is the stack sizes of everybody at the table. Obviously, not gonna play this hand in the cutoff, but anyway, the instinct is first the stack sizes. Obviously, on RunItOnce, everybody is buying in deep. Yeah, thanks. Nice avatar indeed. I love it. Hopefully, it's not a custom avatar that is permanent. Clearly not, because my opponent seems to be a twin. Alright, so this ace obviously is a card that is best for me, and normally I would just go for pot. But we're playing low stakes. You know what? Fuck it. I still go for pot. And we get the fold, because, well, that's obviously going to be the thing we see the most, but what are we gonna do? You know, there's merit to try to adapt to the pool and try to extract some thin value. I love the avatar as well. I might make it permanent. I might ask RunItOnce to just leave this beauty as my avatar. 7 deuce off is saying that must be a fish, doesn't auto top up. That's the plan. I'm gonna be really tricky here. Unfortunately, the plan is not gonna work because everybody can see my screen name. And unless they don't recognize that it's different from Alicia X, Ryan H, Cody H, etc., etc. I did say a bad word, yeah, but whatever. I don't know. Is it one of those family-friendly things? I don't know. Nobody filled me in. Well, alright, I guess let's just see what happens. I'm still confused. What is that? That's splash the pot, right? Gotta be. And we can use it as part of the raise. So Phil lost 167. Thanks for letting me know, yeah. But still, up over 200k, so all is good. You know what? This thing pisses me off, because honestly, I'm just gonna fold. on the assumption that at these stakes people are not going to be balanced enough with their check raises, and my kings are not going to be doing all that well. I mean, I know I'm 100 big blinds deep, but, you know. But Chania is saying that you're anonymous every time you sit. That's true for everyone, but they can de-anonymize you, like they did with... To be honest, I don't know who they did it with. Well, for sure, Ben. I saw Source playing on RunItOnce. Everybody could see that it's Source. Same for Phil, obviously. So, yeah, and once again, I guess, you know, I'm kind of 4-minute delay. Let's remember that. I might be addressing some things that we already discussed. So what's the 50 cents? 50 cents is all we got in a small splash the pot. Shouldn't change any dynamics here. Jack. Alright, well, yeah, let's put in a bet. I should play around with the settings. I don't like that I don't have 1/3 pot size bet. It would be my go-to in many situations. Yeah, so that basically, that's my 2 cents. You can make any strategy work. I mean, as long as you do your homework, as long as you are consistent with your decisions, as long as you know what you're doing, why you're doing it. And, you know, like a quick check is when you are on the river, if you are unsure of how your range looks like, probably there's a mistake somewhere along the lines. Mistake in the decision-making process. Anyway, not the best board for our hand. Even worse now, obviously, 3-way. Yeah, just gonna have to give up. Yeah. Mosquito just came up to me in the chat. The mosquito comment, I hate mosquitoes. I think like pretty much everybody hates mosquitoes. Like, this is one thing where basically the whole humanity agrees that, yeah, we all hate mosquitoes. All right. Well, interesting. This is gonna be fun. I could go either way. Check raising, perfectly fine. Leading is an interesting idea, and let's just go with the lead. I think this is something that people in the player pool might be less familiar with, so it can play out in many interesting ways. But like I said, just going for a check raise, perfectly fine. Even check call is playable. You know, this is one of those where you're like, oh, every option is fine. But the reality is every option is fine as long as you know how you play each one of these options on later streets. What's going to be your response? How do you play on different board runouts, etc., right? So it's only fine if you know what you're doing. Oftentimes when you hear somebody say, oh, you know, any option is fine, it's roughly the same expected value. Well, only if you know what you're doing is the truth. Yeah, Henry, the name is visible to other players. Well, at least it should be. I don't know if anybody verified it, actually. Well, yeah, somebody did, in fact. So yeah, the name is definitely visible. Shit, did I just do that? Alright. Let's just say I'm not happy about what I did there. And let's move on. Let's not dwell on this. What the hell did I do? Did you guys see it? Just fucking timed out with the set. And to be honest, like... really no excuse. Not that I need an excuse. This is just horrible. But, yeah. Just tired. Just getting distracted. Etc. But that's fine. Wow. Hawkeye hugged 120 people after the stand-up. Well, definitely not gonna hug anyone anytime soon. Well, anyone, somebody. You're gonna hug somebody, but you know, try hugging a stranger nowadays with all the virus thing. It's not gonna end well. What a board. Top sat on a monotone straight board. Beautiful. Another top sat, so things are looking good on another straight board. And against Elliot, and we're real deep. That is gonna be interesting. He is thinking about something. What does he have to think about apart from should I lead or should I not? Opts to check. If he does check raise, obviously we have easy decision. Yep, he does. And the easy decision, if you were wondering, is to call and get there on the turn and kill another mosquito. Elliot is thinking about it again, and he bets. Like, this is pretty confusing. What does he have to bet with after the check raise and the board pairing on a straight board? Unfortunately, it's a club, or fortunately, if he was bluffing with the club draw. Now he got there. Obviously, he knows that we got there as well. Yeah, well, we only have one play. I suppose if Elliot did have a straight, so that club kind of ruined the party for us, but is what it is. He can still find a call. And he does. 8-7. A lot of imagination there, Mr. Elliot. I guess not for the first time. He says, nice hand, I appreciate it, and thank you. Yeah, it's one of those things, you know, you get to the river, get a full house in a situation where you shouldn't be in that line with that hand. All right, well, Landon, guess what? I reckon we're gonna play a pot with very short stacks, so the money is very likely to just get in at some point. What does that face mean? Not sure. Let's look it up. All right. Henry's using all of the chat options out there, and yeah. Shall we do the thank you? Nah, we can't do the thank you because people at the table who are not watching the stream would not understand, and I don't want any of that. Oh, it's just, I don't know, too confused. Henry, I know you're listening. Sorry. Anyway, Henry left the table, and once again, Henry, thank you so much for joining in. It was good fun. Really appreciate it.